Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's Monica from Crafting with Quilling, and I hope you have absolutely wonderful day. Today I've got part 1 video of how to make paper stained glass window decorations. Tomorrow there will be part 2 video where I'm going to show you how to create perfect snowflakes. Now, for all the projects today, you're going to need 300 GSM card, a pencil, ruler, and also a compass. First, we're going to measure 8 centimeters from the very bottom, make a pencil mark, and then measuring from the left hand side, I'm going to measure 4 centimeters 3 times, and I'm going to join my pencil marks because I want to make sure that my line is really nice and straight. Now I'm going to measure 15 centimeters from the very bottom, make a pencil mark, and I'm going to join my 8 centimeter dot with the top dot and also the left bottom corner. And this way we actually have the outline of our Christmas tree. Super quick and easy, and it is perfect craft for any of your children and grandchildren if you want to do it during Christmas time before New Year's Eve. Now I measured 7 mil from the very bottom 3 times, and I'm going to join all my pencil marks with ruler, and this way I'm going to make sure that all my lines are nice and straight. I measured 2 centimeters from the very top, and now I'm going to join all those dots, and this way you actually have a frame for your Christmas tree, and then you can use any tissue paper or even napkin to decorate your ornament really quick. And this way you can create templates in any shapes. You can make your Christmas tree a little bit wider, narrower, taller or shorter. The choice is absolutely yours. Whenever you start cutting out any templates, I really suggest to start with your intricate panels first. So I'm using my craft knife and a cutting mat, and whenever you use a craft knife, just be careful because we don't want to cut your fingers. And I used to make those ornaments when I was a kid all the time, and I absolutely love them. I wonder, have you ever created your own paper stained glass window decorations? If you have, what did you create? Please let me know. Now I'm going to use my scissors to cut the outside of my Christmas tree, and the leftover inside we're actually going to need to create our star for the top of the tree. So don't throw it away, because yes, we can use any scrap paper we create. Now when this is ready, our template is nearly done. Whenever you create templates, I really suggest very thick paper, 250 GSM or a little bit thicker. To create a star, I'm going to use my compass and a pencil. Whenever you put a pencil in your compass, make sure it is nice and level at the bottom, and then screw it just to make it secure. I'm going to draw my very first circle, and whenever you draw a circle, make sure you don't move your needle. It always stays in one spot. Now I'm going to measure the length of the radius, and I'm going to put it 6 times on a circumference, because every circumference of a circle has 6 lengths of radius. This is a really big tip for you, because this way you are going to have really beautiful and symmetrical stars. Now I'm going to join all my pencil marks here, and we've got 3 symmetrical lines. Now I'm going to draw a smaller circle inside, and I know that it is a little bit tricky when drawing circles, smaller circles with compass, but it is doable. Now I'm going to create middle line, which is actually halfway through it. So to do it, I'm measuring the length between my blue lines where my smaller circle is, and I'm putting my needle where the circle and the blue line touch and create a pencil mark, and I repeat that process 6 times. Now I'm going to use my red pencil so you can see all the lines I created. As you can see, they are all symmetrical, and now we are going to draw our star. So I'm going to join my point from the bigger circle with the point of a smaller circle where the blue line is. Super quick and easy. And whenever you do it, as you can see, I didn't really give you any measurements here, because you can make that star as big or as small as you want. That's why it is so amazing, and you can create templates for whatever you want. And now when this is ready, I'm going to create a small dot in one of the corners, because that will be my guide when I put 2 stars together, and I'll always make sure that that dot is at the very top of my star. I really encourage you to do it the same, because even if your stars look extremely similar, they are not. You probably miss like half of a mil, but that's okay. Now I put the word template on my white card, and I'm going to trace it on the back of gold mirror card, because I thought it would be nice to have some gold decorations on my window. And as you can see, I turned my template and then I'm going to trace it again. So I will have the front and the back of my Christmas tree. As you can see, it is super quick and easy. It is literally a triangle, but it is perfect craft for any of the kids or grandchildren. So if you have that time before Christmas or even during Christmas time and New Year's Eve, it's perfect. And whenever you decorate your windows, I think it is always so special, and it makes me think about all my childhood memories for Christmas. Now I'm going to use my craft knife to cut the inside out, and again, keep it because we're going to create a star with that smaller triangle. And whenever you use craft knife, just try not to go over the lines. If you do, actually, you can use a sellotape to fix it, but it looks very professional if you just stick to the lines. And I really like to use my cutting mat. I know I could use my craft knife on a glass mat, but I always try to save my surface. Now I'm going to trace my star on the back of the gold mirror card, and actually we all have the elements for our decorations. Super quick and easy. And I really encourage you to play with the measurements. Make your Christmas tree a little bit wider, shorter, have some variations, and even then you can use different colors for the inside of your Christmas tree. And whenever you create stained glass window decorations, I really encourage you to have the front and the back, because it will really make a difference, because it will have that professional look. And you probably have you ever seen stained glass window decorations? Because they look a little bit different from the front and from the inside of your house. I really encourage you to have a play with any color combos you want. Now I'm going to use green tissue paper, and as you can see, one side is matte and one side has shiny finish, so you can choose whichever you want. I traced my shape of my triangle, which is a little bit bigger than the inside of my tree but slightly smaller than the outside, and this way we're going to make sure that it actually fits inside our Christmas tree. And I'm going to use liquid glue to adhere my tissue paper, and I'm going to use my one and only liquid glue, magic glue, because you have time to maneuver all those elements. And now I'm putting my liquid glue, and then I'm going to use my crochet thread to create a string for my window decoration, and it is a little bit thicker than usual thread, and I really like it because it has that beautiful white shine to it. And now our Christmas tree is nearly done. So actually the star is optional, but I thought it will be a really nice touch, and it will actually cover where the string is put, so that's why I thought, yes, let's do it. As you can see, I put the dot of my star at one of the points, which is actually the top point, and our Christmas tree with gold star is finished. Would you like to give it a go? I really hope you will, because it is super easy and very effective. Now you can see how it looks when we put it on a window, and I really like the shine from the gold mirror card and how you can see through that green tissue paper. Here you can also see my other Christmas trees I created off camera. Which one is your favorite? Please let me know. Now let's have a look how to create gold star. So again, I'm going to create a circle with my compass, and I'm going to use the same length, the radius length, and I'm going to put a pencil mark and my needle where the pencil mark is, and repeat the process, which is actually 6 times on the circumference of your circle. And this way you will make sure that every single star or snowflake is perfect. Now I'm joining my lines. Remember to go through the middle point, which was your needle. really nice and quick. Now I'm going to create those middle lines, but first I'm going to draw smaller circle. Now, again, I'm measuring the length and I'm going to use the same length. So as you can see, I put the needle of my compass where my line touches my smaller circle, and I'm going to draw a pencil mark, which is actually a cross when you do it from both of the sides. I wonder, have you ever created those stars or snowflakes? If you have, please let me know. I really want to know which color combo did you use. Actually, tomorrow will be part 2 video where I'm going to show you how to create perfect snowflake decorations, and it will be my last video before Christmas. However, straight after Christmas on Monday, I will have very special personalized birthday card for you video. So I really hope you will stay tuned for that, because that was one of my best cards this year. Now I'm drawing another circle for another guide for me. And with those stars, you can actually go as big or as small as you want. And now, using my ruler, I'm going to measure 1 centimeter from each of the lines. And I actually use my pencil marks here because I wanted to make sure that everything is nice and even. You can measure it from any line you want, and as you can see, I'm using my red pencil, so it is much more easier for you to see. And whenever you create a template, actually, I really encourage you to use different colors, because when you cut out all your elements, it is so much easier to see. And when you create those templates, you can keep them and use them every single year. You can use any tissue paper you want, or even napkins with some beautiful small images inside. That would be perfect as well. I actually haven't used that in this year's decoration, but I might do it next year. And again, it is a perfect craft to do it with any children and your family members and your friends, if you can actually see them during Christmas time. When our template is ready, then it is always the trickiest part to decide what colors would you like to use on your beautiful window decorations. I actually decided to have my star with gold color, which is my mirror card, and I'm going to trace my star twice again, one for the back and one for the front. And again, I really encourage you to draw that dot on one of the points and make sure that will be the very top of your star. And when this is ready, again, I'm going to use my craft knife and scissors to cut my stars super quick and easy. And this year, I decided that those stars will actually be gold and white. So if you don't have white tissue paper, you can use tracing paper. It will work perfectly fine for these projects. It is super thin, it is a little bit transparent, so it works fine. And to make my job really easy, I'm just going to draw the outline of my star, which is slightly smaller than my template. And this way, you literally just have one piece to fussy cut and stick on. It is super easy, and I really encourage you to create some window decorations. First of all, they are quick, easy, and the effect is absolutely stunning when you put them on your windows. And as usual, I'm using my one and only magic glue, liquid glue, to adhere all those elements together. You can use red liner tape if you want, or any other liquid glue you have in your stash. And actually, with this liquid glue, the very big bonus is when you use gold mirror card or any mirror card, you can get rid of the excess really easily. I really like that glue for this. Now it is that time to add a little bit of string. Yes, because we are going to hang our beautiful decoration on a window. And actually, if you want, you can actually put a screw at the top of your window, or as I did here, I'm going to put a little bit of sellotape, which is actually invisible if you look through the window from the outside of your house. So I really encourage you to do it. And what do you think about my finished star? Would you like to give it a go? I really hope you will. If you have any excess of card, you can use your scissors just to make sure that all the sides are nice and even. Now you can see all my finished projects here, and I wonder which one is your favorite, the Christmas tree or the star? Off camera I created 3 other stars, 2 with tracing paper and 1 with tissue paper. The middle one is with tissue paper. Please let me know which one is your favorite. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope this video will inspire you to create some beautiful window decorations. And don't forget that tomorrow there'll be part 2 video with perfect snowflakes. Have a wonderful day and happy crafting. See you in my next video. Bye for now.